The Making of Cold Night in Denver. The song's pretty much self-explanatory. I wanted to zero in on basically how I created the riff and stuff. It's a real simple riff. It's just A minor to C to G to D with hammer-ons in it somewhere. Like if you watch it, you'll see what I'm doing. The strumming pattern, in the beginning I mentioned how Ian was killing it on the guitar. It was the first time that I seen him. I was in Denver, and I played all that day, and then that night, Ian just pops out. If you're in Denver and you know where Union Station is behind it, where, you know, closer to like where you get onto the train that goes out towards Golden and all that, past the stadium and stuff. So I was just sitting there and I had all my bags and stuff, and Ian just came out there and he was just killing it. You know, kind of, some of, like, the last song he played was, like, the same style of Cold Night in Denver, except I remember he had a capo, but he was just da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and with the hammer-ons, it sounded so good, crisp, and clear. So that night comes, you know, I play guitar until the sun rises up, blah, blah, blah. Then I go out to Arvada, and all my bags and stuff got stolen, and it was either that day or the next day. I was back in Arvada, and I was just kind of a bit tired and kind of there was a lot of just really tiredness, you know, and kind of psychosis, and I was just started playing E minor and just hammer on E minor, da na 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 na, then C, da na 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 na, and then G. You know, that G is where it really hits. Like, you could I was playing at the train station, and the people that were sitting there, they were just like minding their own business, but like that G, you know, really hit them. It hit me hard. It made me feel good. So sometimes I was like out there for like 30 minutes, just that same song, not singing nothing, didn't, you know, just making something up, because I've been playing for a couple hours, and you know, not very many people was talking to me because I looked like, you know, beat up and all tired and stuff, so people were kind of scared of me. So one day I was sitting, this day, that morning, I came to Arvada, and I was sitting, they have this ski lift on the side of a building, and my socks had gotten so bad, that I took my socks off, and they were just, it was bad, and so I was sitting on one of those ski lifts, and somebody walked by and just was like, you know, and I was just like, dang, I'm rough. I'm rough looking today. And so yeah, I just kind of wasn't really in a good mood whenever I made that, and honestly, that chug, you know, chugga, you know, whenever I get to the G chord, you know, that's your favorite part too, right? It's my favorite part. And then the D, actually every bit of it is my favorite part. So then my good friend Cher came to my rescue and took me out to Laramie, Wyoming, and I was sitting in one of the the rooms, because she had a place out there, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, nah. I was working on that riff. I was like, I gotta keep that riff in my head. So I'm like, you know, A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor, C, 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 G, 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 G. And I was like so meticulous on how I wanted that to go. And I believe it's a little bit faster than y'all have heard. So I'm gonna try and pick it up tonight whenever I play it. You know, get it recorded in a studio eventually. And that's when I came up with the lyrics, because I thought about all the three days that I was out there, and there's way more to this story than just the song. Like, it's a very long, good story, or I guess not even the best story, just like, man. But anyway, so yeah, and I was just like, man, I want to sing about those 3 days. Like, that was something crazy, and that is the making of Cold Night in Denver. And then I played it just like that, pretty much the whole way through. Like it was at the middle first part of the Sunshines tour, right before I went to Wyoming this year, and then so once I figured out how to play it, I don't think I played it in Wyoming at all, but whenever I got back to Denver, and I had it recorded on BandLab, not produced or published for anybody to hear it, but it was just like a little rough draft. I'll have to download the app and get the song back and listen to it again, but yeah, pretty much those were the same lyrics. It's just, you know, that's the simple root of it. It's just the story kind of goes nowhere, but I like it. People like it. You know, a fast-paced riff, kind of different than anything I've ever created before. You know how I like to do the meticulous, you know, bum 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 bum, and then make the chords ring like off Fallen Empire. Bum bum blam ba 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 dum bam bum bum bam ba 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 bum bum. This one was just straight. It was a cold night in Denver. Sorry. Anyway. Peace. God bless. See ya. Testimony tour right now. I'll see you on some of them tours or something. Peace. God bless. Love. Joy on earth. Sing it with me now. Joy on earth. Joy on earth. Joy on earth. Joy on earth. Joy on earth.